The major realtor MLS settlement takes effect.
This is Dr. David Shine, and welcome to Business Law 101.
A major settlement between the National Board of Realtors and the Department of Justice took effect on August 17th. The theory of the DOJ is that charging commissions in a lump sum through the MLS reduced competition, and that it meant that buyers thought they were getting free services. Of course, what was happening was that the seller would add the commission for both sides to the sale price of their house. In reality, the home could still not be sold for more than market value, right? If you bought or sold a house in certain states using a realtor, you may have already received a notice of an application for a possible class action settlement. There is $418 million set aside for persons who may have paid too much commission in MLS-listed properties. For others, you may not notice the difference until you try to buy your next home. The background on this is the infamous 6% sales commission generally charged in the U.S. to residential sellers. This is usually split 3% each to the seller's agent and the buyer's agent. The feds have hated this for years. Interestingly, while I'm against big monopolies, I have not opposed this practice. Why? Because the work involved in representing buyers and sellers is hard. The way the 6% was split made it a fair deal. Further, when the homes were over $1 million, the 6% was generally reduced on a sliding scale. Under the new Realtor MLS settlement, the offer compensation to the buyer's agent can no longer be included in the MLS listing. In fact, no offers of compensation can now be done through MLS or enabled through MLS. I believe this part of the settlement will be a big mess going forward. What will happen is that buyer's agents will have to negotiate with their client to get paid if the seller does not agree to make a deal to cover part of the fee. Frankly, this could cause many Americans to buy a house without an agent. That would put them at the mercy of the seller's agent. Due to the complexity of real estate deals, I do encourage buyers to use the services of a licensed agent. And remember, the listing agent owes her loyalty to the seller, not the buyer. So if you're the buyer, you've got to be careful. The other main part of the deal is okay with me. It prescribes that every buyer's agent should have a written contract with their client. In most states, this is already the law if the agent wants to collect a fee.
This is Dr. David D. Shine for Business Law 101. If you've enjoyed this episode, please subscribe on your favorite platform.